Tonight's starting lineups. The Grizzlies come in a very different starting lineup than what we saw a few months back.
They have really upset a lot of teams, potential playoff teams and teams that are in
6'6", 185, 29 years of age, and now in his 6th year. Conley has been on. We're curious to see come trade deadline time whether or not he would be dealt as Bridges steps in. Never do so. Donovan Mitchell did so last year for the Jazz as Booker raising up and ripping threes in that tough loss to the Wizards the other night.
Most players get their shot blocked to begin a game. They might put their head down.
Yeah, this year before traded, averaging a low of 18 minutes.
We're watching, and Devin still manipulated all three to get a bucket.
Holiday works off the screen and tough shooting luck on that one.
That's a nice shot, though.
39% over the last 17 games. Is Booker able to get
Devin Booker is trying to get to that category, and if he gets there, look out.
Bridges able to add almost a full point to his scoring average this week, pushing it from 25-6 to 26-5. And that's second only
on Twitter, so he can't really improve his followers because I don't think he's on that. So
he needs bounds for Caboclo. List him at 6'9", 218. He's just 23 years of age.
Other than double team him or triple team him like Utah did the other night, that can make him do this, and still he'll get to the ring.
TPJ, and you know, it's a completely different type of effort and energy that they have to come with every.
Hope that he stays.
Here's the fire starter. Daniels can't get it. Ayton leaping high for the rebound. Wheels for the. He's been able to get himself recovered. Of course, with the help of the best training staff in the NBA. Ayton of the last 8 games.
Devin Booker trying to drop 20 here in the first quarter again.
Got 18.
He was on a stretch of 50-point games and not wanting to miss if he can do it again. That no one even can comprehend.
The roll continues for Booker as he's looking to make it 22, and he does. Always been a defensive-minded group. Booker with his head down, gets a little contact, the fade, the fire, and the hits.
Put together and get in the rhythm and play well together at the end of the season. It can carry over until the next season.
Because the summer is a season in itself, you know. Here, and it's just not early because we have so many young guys. I think this summer provides them an opportunity to evaluate themselves. You know, they have a seat for these guys, see what they can become and what they should be doing.
Yeah, and it's certainly not uncommon as Rab, like he slid about 3 feet, getting
load management.
Yeah, load management and getting rest when they weren't necessarily injured. And then you got a guy like Devin who wants to play the entire game, and there's criticism. So I guess the story there is you're not going to please.
Aren't going so well with his teammates. You can't leave. You can't leave your teammates out there to deal with 30-point losses. You have to take it on the team.
Yeah, and I know he was quite pleased with the way the bobblehead turned out. As Ayton is 39th, 12 and 10. Conley on the drive. Bridges looked to get a piece of it, but Booker working on a Holiday again. Gets the nice screen from Ayton.
Ayton was wide open. Booker just didn't see him.
Long distance. Memphis 3 of 10. Here's Rab who rolls right to the rack.
Yeah, that again.
Hands to Dorsey. Here's Dorsey on the drive, and the veteran Crawford sticks a hand in there. Bridges runs the floor, gets the payoff for Booker.
46 from 3. The only reason the Memphis Grizzlies are hanging around there at the free throw line, they were +7, and that's what's kept them close. And just like Bradley Beal the other night, that is the one guy on this court that can try to at least get close to what Devin Booker's doing.
You see the free throw numbers, and quick look inside for Booker. He's got 28.
The back-to-back games is looking like where he might score 30 and a half.
30-point halves.
Well, back-to-back at least 30 points. I don't know.
Nice drive and kick. Crawford on the contested jumper, doesn't matter from the night.
All the way back in this game.
Jamal with a terrific 30-minute run against the Wizards, and Ayton Conley off the Valanciunas screen. Won't get to three, but an easy.
Is by getting to the line, and they've done a very good job of it just to hang around.
Dorsey working his way off the screen and
goes
turns
back
into
to
3
that.
points.
It goes back to that. You give an NBA team 2 possessions, they're going to make one of them.
Melton on a nice backdoor feed. Bender, who has played well of late. Holiday's got 3 fouls. Booker would love to watch him pick up his 4th as he spins away. Back-to-back plays. Booker with a little baseline runner. Overlooked when a lot of those tricks.
But the bottom line is, as I keep telling people, he's a killer. Now, it's not a layup for Valanciunas. So good defensive work there from DeAndre.
Valanciunas 14 and 9. Caboclo.
The double-doubles that Ayton has put up has been fantastic. And it's going to get better as next year comes in.
Little zone. Booker out of the corner. Says, okay. Appeared to be the 3, but long 2, they say.
Hard to throw a pass over the top of that guy standing there.
Here's Caboclo.
There's the Greek freak. Oh, no, Caboclo, I'm sorry.
The handiwork of our producer, David Hughes, who likes to toy with me at times, as DeAndre Ayton gets himself to the rim. DA with 17 and 13.
It turned his ankle, though, after that. Some other stuff that we don't want to think about.
Lindsey Smith will get us updated on that. It's Troy Daniels. Shooters able to get a hand up in the face of Jackson to force the miss. Here's Holiday out of the corner. Kelly Oubre Jr. trying to. Under a minute to go here in this 3rd quarter. Booker to the rim. And
that's important.
Conley working against the rookie Spalding. Able to time up a little bit, and Memphis points. Conley with that little one-legged step back over the top of Booker.
Tough situation. They've extended their defense in regards to a zone to try to negate that, and that's what he has to do.
Out to Holiday. And Rabb over the top of Booker for the rebound. Another crack at it, and it turns in.
I mean, that's basically what it is.
Jackson able to recover the errant pass and gets inside. 4 from Book. Bender had a hand on it. Into the hands of Bridges. And McHale will once again be treated to an outstanding game again here tonight. Is Wright trying to drive his shoulder into Bridges, and then Valanciunas just
great decision with the pass.
Valanciunas had his career high 33 at Houston back on the 20th as Booker kicks it out to Crawford with the DeLon Wright, little dribble hesitation. Bender in traffic had it and then just had it ripped away by Wright out to Conley, and the second chance. Someone's really in dire need of a defensive stop here. And won't get it against this guy. Valanciunas. Suns bench has tried to offset the second chance points scored by Memphis. They've outscored them 27-16, but they have no answer.
And just really no.
Booker rattling with Ayton. To point out the Suns missing their spark plug off the bench, the big man, Rashawn Holmes.
Yeah, he's got an option. I think they're going to tear that up after the game and just say, here's a 4-year deal.
Book on the drive and kick. The open shooter. Bender cashes it to win his 11th double-double of the season. He's got 10 assists. Valanciunas again.
And if I'm Devin, why not?
Kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson delivers the 3. Hunting 50, and the Grizzlies aren't going to let him get it. Final seconds tick away. And this one in the books. A tough finish here in Phoenix as the Suns coming into the game shorthanded, missing DeAndre Ayton.